Today we catch up with Anthony Bila, better known as the Expressionist, who has previously described his creative photography with us and what inspired his self-portrait film called The Isolationist that has been selected to be screened at the New York Lift-Off Film Festival. Welcome to the loft, Anthony. Whoa, what a journey you took us on.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm really excited to be here and talk isolation.
Yeah, ever since I started watching this film, when I first got my hands on it, I had to ask you, firstly, what inspired you to do this film and why?
Well, I was inspired by the collective consciousness of young people. I exist in a very creative community of writers, musicians, painters, and all kinds of people. And when I was perusing the internet, and I kind of saw this consciousness of people, a lot of them in isolation or being quarantined and struggling with their own mental health. Some people, in very constructive ways, and other people in very negative ways. And I thought, let me put it all together, even though I live alone, into this singular entity that hopefully people can relate to.
So, Anthony, we see you here doing something much like Celeste did, where you decided to take your own personal experience, the collective experience, and put it on paper, diarize it, and of course, make it forever. So you produced it, you directed it, filmed, edited the film all by yourself. So what challenges did you face in doing so?
Well, it was my biggest challenge was probably the acting. The last time I acted, I played myself in a movie, which was years ago, a movie called Ayanda, ironically, and the performance part of it was, I guess, the hardest in getting into those raw emotional states, because I'm generally quite a neutral person. I don't have many ups or downs. So that was a really challenging part. And then obviously filming it and setting up the cameras, using my equipment, fortunately being a director and photographer, I had it in the house by myself. And I guess those were the biggest challenges, were the technical sides of putting the story together.
But Anthony, it's quite interesting that you say that you yourself aren't that much of a roller coaster feeling person. You don't naturally experience many highs yourself or lows. Now, we see your film shows many feelings and thoughts of loneliness, anger, helplessness, frustration and despair, which so many people have felt during lockdown. What have you discovered about yourself during this time?
I guess, creative mediums have a way of being very therapeutic and a catharsis. So for me, I guess the reason I do feel so kind of mentally balanced and neutral is because I have constructive outlets, and using them in a way that has a benefit and a message for other people has really been the message and the routine and the route that I really wanted to take with it. So I guess it's encouraging others also in whatever creative endeavors they have to put it into the work, because it does become like this exorcism where you get all of this negativity out of yourself and it exists separately, and for other people to understand and also understand that they're not alone, ironically.
Yeah, but it's quite interesting as well that you call yourself, or now you rather go by the Expressionist, making sure that you express every feeling and every creative urge that you feel. So we also see this Expressionist kind of fever amongst our guests today, Tresor, with being loud, bright and, inspired in that way. And then we also see yourself and Celeste doing your own kind of expression. And again, tomorrow, everyone knows, Global Citizen, we've got incredible artists around the world coming together in concert and in campaign, again expressing all things COVID-19. So why is it so important for you to keep doing this and keep this message?
Well, there's a quote that I always remember, and it rings true in my mind, from Nina Simone. And she says that the work of the artist and their duty is to reflect the times. So for me, as a director and a photographer and a fine artist, it's my duty to reflect the world and the current affairs in a way that becomes entertaining, but also connects to people and real human truths, because those are perennial and exist throughout, whether someone watches this film in 10 years' time, I want them to look back and go, I can relate to that and understand it, even though I may not have existed, and now I am a 10-year-old or a 15-year-old, and I have a way of reflecting on, the times and what existed then.
So, Anthony, talking about reflecting the times, I'm going to go straight into the film here. I've been dying to find this out from you. There's this specific scene when you're facing yourself in the bathroom and you're brushing your teeth. And then the whole film is in black and white, so we actually don't know if it's blood or what is actually coming out of your mouth. But there's something very vivid in that image coming out. And what do you want to express there? What do you want to let out?
Well, with all my films, I always try to leave a little bit of ambiguity, so I'm not going to give it away just yet, because for me, whatever you interpret to have happened is true. And that's the purpose of art, is for people to internalize it. What I will say, though, is that in the film, I throw reference to the universe and the blackness of space and the stars, and the fact that we have universes in ourselves as people. So I'll leave you with that little morsel of information to kind of ruminate on regarding that specific scene.
Okay, I kind of like that, letting it marinate within us and have us all get our own meaning out of it, our own universal meaning and our own universal truth. Thank you so much, Anthony, for giving us this incredible piece of work. Cheers, my man.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Ladies and gentlemen, the expressionist Anthony Bila, showing us that whether we have a universal truth dwelling within us or we're in isolation, there is always a way to express oneself.